Good morning. Welcome to day 6. We're in profitability. It is Monday. No significant news. So spill my water. Yeah, no significant news, and price is going up today. Yeah, we're gonna be extra patient because of these large hourly movements right here. I want to see a nice little retracement of sort. Holy frickin' SMT. I don't like that. Yes, taking all of this. I think yes, gonna run through all of this as well. Which is my guess. I don't know if it actually will. Well, it will. Because price is going up today. I don't think it'll get to all-time highs. But I think it'll get pretty close. Then again, if we get a 5-minute break of structure to the downside after sweeping all of this, or inverse for value gap right here, you know to target London lows. Look at this. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So, and Monday's lows, pretty nice too. Yeah, so we'll be waiting patient. We get a fair value gap fill on this, or anything fancy, then we will go up, uppity, especially on NQ. We'll have to take up all of this goodness right here. Other than that, yeah, we're just waiting. We're just waiting. So, while we wait, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Price action looks kind of interesting, or it's moving kind of interesting. It's balanced and clean though. Mm-hmm. Huh. Yep. We got a nice little London session manipulation reversal. New continuation. For the S&P, I would like, well, I'd like to see maybe almost all of this get taken out today. I don't think it's unrealistic. But as far as AM session goes, I think this first set of highs right here would be a good target. Just third black line up. And then for NQ, you know, maybe second set of highs up here. I would like price to balance itself out. So, you know, is it doing that? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. Yes, pumping right now. I think I will take a trade on ES today. Well, that's what I'm hoping the strategy shows. There's a lot of low resistance in here. And these higher time frame highs are just stacked. And bored. It's just gonna go up. Like, if I might not even get a good enough retracement to want to enter. Yeah, I might not even get a good enough retracement to want to enter. I don't know, it's tough to say. There's no like SMTs or anything. And there's this one right here. like this would be the only entry that I would look for. Yeah, I would take this right here. Yeah, down there, exactly that. Remember, we were saying these three, but that's, you know. Everybody knows. Yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what I want to see here. Like maybe, sweep, fill, and then another bullish candle. Then we can take all of this. I think I'll be taking a trade on, yes, so sweep, fill, or fill, or fill, bullish candle, all this. That's a big move today, if it were to do that. Like, where's open? I guess we're still in the open, but if I were to go all the way up to where I want it to be, that's 80, that's a 0.8% move, which is pretty big. Pretty big for one day. Whereas NQ, that's almost a full percentage on NQ as well. Yeah, that's a big move to expect. At least I would assume, like, this P500 goes up 6 or 7% a year on average, I think. That's no help. Average is 10%. Regardless, if we do a tenth of that in one move, like, it's a lot. At least that's my thought process. But here we're getting this fill right now. If we blow through these highs, you might just want to get in. But yeah. No break of structure here. I want to see like a 1 minute break of structure to the downside at least before we get in, like, proper retrace. I think we will see one after NQ sweeps these, if NQ sweeps these. And who knows, maybe we missed the move. Don't matter. Or just take a fat scalp right here. Imagine. Overload the position. Bad. Good. Whoa. Two very different candles on the indexes there. We could very well end up, like sweeping this out, getting equilibrium retracement, which if that were the case, roughly, we want to take out these lows right here. Maybe if we got to break a structure to the downside on the 5 minute, I think that's what I would do. And these aren't even like highs per se. It's just a key level, in my opinion. Right, because we have a move and then this giant opening gap to the downside, so you can treat it as highs. That's my thought process there. But maybe that's wrong. The price is just like not taking them out. But okay, there we go, we're just taking out those hourly highs on NQ, staying below this level on the S. So at this point, no more ST potential. At least on these highs. These highs don't matter no more. Maybe on these guys. See an S&T, high spec from S&T. I don't know. Just want to see like proper retracement, like a little. Again, we will just be patient, watch what happens. Yes, that's exactly what I want to see. We're going to come down. If we get bullish S&Ts on this low or this low, take NQ up to those highs. So already below this low. If we come below this low, those are equal highs with opening. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now where do I want to take NQ up to? Probably these. If I were to guess. But we'll just be, again, extra patient. You know, in a perfect world, I'm seeing this 5-minute liquidity sweep or a deep 5-minute retracement, which includes 1-minute wicket structure to the downside and all the good stuff. There's a 1-minute break of structure to the downside there. Being have that on yes. Becomes a potential equilibrium retracement. or we get this 29% extension here and a break of structure here. We're balanced in this range, but I don't think we have enough liquidity unless we just kind of move slowly to a point, which would be about here before ripping again. Just think about where stop loss is placed. Right? Stop losses are placed where? Around these 30 minutes. At least on these high time frame like shorts. Right? Stops are placed around these 30 minutes. So, and then if we don't sweep out liquidity here, we got no volume to like boost us up to those highs. Here's this bearish reaction off of equilibrium here. And this 1 minute SMT as well, right here on these lows and these lows. Holy smokes. And then a bearish S&P kind of, sort of, yeah, on these guys. Super low time frame that we're looking at. Not my typical cup of tea, but might try something. Still would take it on NQ. Let's mark these out. Let's mark out equilibrium. on the whole move. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom again, so be right back. Trade on my phone if I have to. Every freaking time. Price is gonna rip without me, bro. You gotta be kidding. Oh, that's so frustrating. See how ES is doing. ES, I might be able to take it as well. That go there. That go there. 30 minute. Yeah. 5 minute. Yeah. Oh. Oop. Could we be so blessed to get a retracement here, please? If we get this fill, I'm looking for equilibrium or this for value gap here. If we get this fill, then I'm in. I'm choked if I missed it, but this is the trade I'd be taking. Would be this guy right here. And we got it. Whatever. Severe. I don't like this new update that we've got on Trading View here. because I'm under risking by accident. So, and ES is now printing some pretty bullish confluences, and I don't like that wick either. Gross. Manipulation reversal as hell. Fuck me. Okay, I might actually flip around this position. If we close above this gap, I might flip the position low key. It's because we got this 5-minute like manipulation, and we'd be bullish as frick on ES. I'm choked. I rushed because I was taking a poo. I rushed my position. Break of structure to the upside on ES. Not quite an inverse gap on it. I mean, it's pretty inverse to me, but okay, I'm gonna flip this. Maybe I'll just close for now. I'm just gonna close this and wait for more confluence. Oopsie. Okay, it's on me. My bad. Dang, man. So that's so far minus 150. I'm gonna reset. Take a look at this. Right? Oh, okay. This is the 79% extension on this, plus a fair value gap. If this fair value gap supports it, taking up to these highs. Simple. Simple as that. ES wants to move. Maybe ES is the one to take. I'm a fan of that. What was that? 25,800. Right on the money. Cool. Very similar trade in both directions here. Yeah, okay. God. Frig off. So our max risk on the day, or for a day, is 600. We're risking 450 on top of our 150 loss. Which brings us to 600. That'd be a shitty loss today, but we're looking nice. ES looks like it wants to go here, so I'm gonna trust that, and we're gonna bring NQ up to these highs as well. Some 30 minutes / intermediates, and then some high time frame highs up there as well. We're looking nice. We're looking nice. Wish I could be in this for a little more. Is what it is. There's nothing to this side that is compelling enough to. Yeah, there's nothing over there. So. After this candle close, I'm gonna chase my stops. Creating another gap here, so move stops to break even now. Hey, where did my... Okay, whatever. Where did my stop loss go? There we are. Hmm. Fair enough. We could expect another 5-minute retrace here. Yeah, we'll just be waiting patiently. Oh, wow. We're basically out of this trade. Like, we're on no risk at all today. So, well, anymore, because our stops are at break even. So I'm not worried. I'm just watching price action. It would suck if price decided to reverse in the middle of nowhere here, which it's doing that. But we're also in this 5-minute gap, this 5-minute range. Not too pressed if it stops us out here. But I think we're just getting these extensions down as like stop losses and 5-minute retrace. But it's no good if we reverse in the middle of this. I'd be pretty choked. I'd be pretty choked. Because we're so close to these 30-minute highs. Why wouldn't you take those out before turning the F around? Right? Look how close they were. Man, that makes me mad. Jeez. Oh my goodness. There we go. So we're out at break even there. Bummer. Watch this. This is potentially seek and destroy model where we get the legs up, comes down, stops out at OTE, which is like optimal trade entry, and then rips back up. But either way, that's my day done. I'm not gonna stress myself out with another trade, and we're just gonna log that loss today. We lost 150. Oh well. Another tough one to think about or feel about. I mean, there's no like, we didn't trade the wrong index or anything. We never got a liquidity sweep on any highs other than these hourlies on NQ, which, you know, to be fair, is adequate confluence for you to want price to turn around. But the problem is we didn't, right? We had these big 1 minute, we had perfect 1 minute entry, right? Manipulation, reversal on the 1 minute chart, fair value gap entry. Now, like, a couple more things I could have done here is like be more patient, and I mean, we still gotta stop that break even, but yeah, like a couple things like be more patient, or well, and sticking to my bias. Like, my bias was bullish. There's no reason for me to want to take a short. We got no 5 minute break of structure. I was thinking about, like, you know what, we should scalp these 5 minute lows, and then I entered, and it's like it doesn't work that way anyways. And then on top of that, we didn't sweep out these 5 minute lows at all. And then yeah, it's just a bit of a tough one. 1 minute S&T, fair value gap fill, the whole nine. So again, shitty, frustrating, annoying, whatever. And, you know, I'm feeling this way because I also know I had a bad trading day. I was rushing, and okay. So tougher read, which it was. Bias was super bullish, which it was. Price ripped off of open. Oh my. Seek and destroy, bro. I want in so bad. I would have had to be watching and doing this, but oh well, bro. It's what you get for rushing, for real. So tougher read, bias was super bullish. Price ripped off of open. Rushed into shorts expecting a retracement instead of being more patient and waiting for manipulation to play out. Second trade was a textbook reversal entry, 1 minute, 79% extension. Plus for value gap, nearly hit TP1, but sudden reversal stopped out at BE, which was the seek and destroy model that TGR used to trade back in the day. Anywho, first kind of bad trading day of the month. Shitty, but it is what it is. And we also had a loss. So, yeah, man. First bad trading day of the month. We are getting pumped. We're getting so pumped. We're sitting around break even on the month, though. I mean, we got this week left. Okay, we'll be on the markets tomorrow for sure. We won't be trading Wednesday because it's FOMC, and we will be trading Thursday. And then I don't know about Friday. Probably not. We got PPI, so not as inclined to trade. Not as inclined to trade on a PPI day, but last time PPI day ended up being a pretty good day for me in December. So, you know, it all depends on how tired I am on Thursday. Yeah, other than that, this has been day 6 of getting pumped in the butt from January, but this is how it goes. This is how it goes. We've been having really good trading days so far this month. A little bit too excited to trade this morning, which I'm disappointed about, and it reflects in our trading. Rushing, taking the right entry. This was the right entry. That is the right entry, right? You get shit like that. So. Oh well, bro. What are you gonna do other than learn from this? And yeah, learn from this. Hey guys, thank you guys for sticking around. Instagram link is in the description, and yeah, follow me on Instagram. Stay posted. I don't post a ton on Instagram, but my stories are relatively active, so still have a look at those, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace. God bless you guys.